the day Versace got murdered was July 15th, 1997. And it was in the morning, so I was sleeping, like, like I always do. And my girlfriend was with me that time, and she's a photographer. And she went out and she got pictures of the whole scene. She's got this really cool picture of this guy trying to sell a picture to the newspaper. The guy it was a local guy named G-Force, and it might have been the guy, maybe not, but probably not. He was just trying to hustle some money. So when that happened, when I ran that afternoon, there was between 11th Street and 14th. They had those satellite dishes. I've never seen so many satellite dishes in Loomis Park. Maybe 20 every few feet. There was the whole beach was on a lockdown looking for this guy Cunanan, and turns out he took off, ran into the parking lot at 13th and Collins. He had a truck and took off, and they kind of got a description of it. And the rumor was he was on a houseboat. And I remember we ran to 47th Street that day, and we actually went out on the street and ran by the houseboats. We went like further than our 8 miles looking, and the cops were out there. There was nothing, but they did find him. He ended up shooting himself on the houseboat, and that was the end. First, he was living in I think the Normandy up around 74th and Collins, cheap hotel, kind of like South Beach used to be. And then I think he broke into a houseboat, and that's where he was held up. And he knew they were going to get him, so he just shot himself. So they called me from England. They said, we'd like you in this documentary and tell the story of what happened today. So I wasn't there, but I remember. So they bring me out to the mansion, and they said, they filmed me and said, say he ran that way. He ran that way, and then he went up the garage. So when they showed the movie, it looked like I was an eyewitness, but I was not there. Really, you'll have to check it out. He ran that way. Yeah, there's the garage, and he got in the garage. No, I wasn't there. The power of film.